you talked about like you're passionate about the idea of the venture that you started. You wear multiple hats. Like, how did your background in design helped you, or helped to bring this idea to light? And how can you utilize it to build ventures or build companies? If you're as a designer, you want that.
Oh yeah, no, it was a big help. So initially, when Tony and I started GlueSense, we thought we wanted to build a glucose monitoring app, or something that is going to check out whatever your blood glucose levels are. So what do I do as a designer? First thing, I got to do some user research. You need to understand, like, okay, what are the problems that people are having? Is there something that we can build a product around? And I feel very, very blessed that Tony, my co-founder, was very open to it. Like, his background is in engineering, mine is more design. So we have complementary skills, but he was game to do some user research to let's try to figure this out. And so we talked to customers, specifically customers who stopped using a continuous glucose monitor and to try to understand why they did. And so we did the research. We talked to a number of people, and we found out, like, some people churned because it was too expensive. Because if you don't have a prescription, it can be a couple $100 a month. So it's not no small amount of money. Some people churned because they got the information they needed and they didn't want to do it anymore. But by doing that research, we realized, for the problems that are currently those users face, we just personally weren't interested in trying to build a product or service in that area. So by doing the research, that helped us understand not the right thing for us. But when we did the research, we learned, like, there might be something further up the funnel that's more interesting to us. So then we did another round of research and user interviews to talk to customers who weren't using a continuous glucose monitor. They were just trying to figure out what the right next step is in their health journey. And so by then talking to those customers, that's when we felt like, oh yeah, there's something here that we care about, that we can see as a customer problem, and we think we can build a business around. And so that's bringing those user research skills as a designer help us figure out and pivot, quite drastically from where we initially started to the product that we eventually launched, and is still, Tony is still working on today.